Welcome to the Benchwarmers. This is a series that unpacks everything happening in the sporting world over the weekend, all types of sports. And it's called the Benchwarmers because, as you know, people who sit on the bench generally have the most to say. And that brings me to my next two guests on the show. Firstly, I'd like to introduce you to Tristan Ioannidis. Welcome, Tristan.
Hey, how's it? How you doing?
Cool, thank you. Tristan is a personal trainer and also a rugby and cricket player actively at club level. Is that right?
Yes, it is. It is. Well, yeah, not rugby anymore, but definitely cricket.
Yeah. Why not rugby, Tristan?
Yeah, 2 broken ankles in 2 years.
That would do it, eh?
Yeah, so I got a choice after the second broken ankle.
Yeah.
I can play and lose my wife, or I can keep my wife and then lose rugby. So
You made the smart choice.
yeah.
Welcome, you are here.
There
You're
you
single
go.
now.
No.
Okay, I was just checking.
And on my left, we have Josh Jafter. He's unfortunately a Chelsea fan, also a cricket player, and recently trying to find his body back at the gym. But that brings us to this point. So a lot happening over the past week in the sport. The Cricket World Cup has started. There's Six Nations Rugby happening. There's also English Premier League, and these two guys are big on the Premier League action. So we're going to cover some of that. I think let's start with the Premier League. Now, you're a Chelsea supporter. You're a Manchester City supporter since 2018 or something like that.
Yeah, because
It's recent, must be recent.
No,
actually,
definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah.
How I came about supporting Manchester City is that, growing up, no one in my family watched football.
Yeah.
At all, like no one. So it was maybe I was 13, 14 years old, so 2008, 2009. I was at home at my aunt's house just watching. I was like, oh, well, there's nothing to watch, like let me just put this on. And I watched United play and I was like, oh, well, this is interesting, you know. CR7, who's my goat, obviously, caught my attention. And then I was like, well, I'm going to watch them again. And I watched them again, and then obviously as I was watching, I learned more about football, and everyone supported United. I was like, I don't want to be like everyone else.
Yeah.
So then I watched 1 or 2 Chelsea games. I was like, I don't like them. And then I watched some Manchester City games, and I was like, well, they're from Manchester, so like let me just watch them. And then I just carried on watching them.
So you were like the only guy who supported Man City when they went 10th place.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty
well, in a group of friends, it's allegedly. Because, Tristan, didn't you have some Arsenal merch?
No. So my uncle.
There's no shame, man. There's
No. So they are referring to a football, an actual football. So my uncle is a really big Arsenal fan. And when I told him that I am, watching football, he's like, oh, you must, support Arsenal. And I was like, I don't even know who these guys are. And they got Arsenal in them. So I was like, let me avoid that. So then he just gave me the ball, and then I just had it there. I literally just kept it. I was like, well, it's something I can use. But yeah.
I hope that's the truth there, because these things rip families apart. So.
No, they do. They definitely do. They definitely do.
Right, Josh, you're a Chelsea supporter.
Yeah.
I kind of know when you've been a Chelsea supporter since. But there's also, I don't know if many people know, your initial team that you supported was a team called Liverpool. When did you make the switch?
Well, why are you bringing up that information?
Well, since we're out of the Arsenal.
I completely forgot about that, you know that.
Forgot.
So it was actually, funnily enough, I was supporting Liverpool.
Yeah.
Well, not really. When I was younger, I hardly watched football. And a lot of my family supported Liverpool at the time. So when people asked me, oh, who do you support? I always said Liverpool. But one day when I actually started watching and getting into the game, I had a series of options of, okay, similar to Tristan, I'll go my own path. And I had a series of options of different teams, and I like Chelsea. And I'm very happy that I selected Chelsea, because the next year we won the Premier League after Roman Abramovich.
You, like Tristan, picked the team that was on top. And that's how
No, they weren't on top.
We definitely
They weren't on top. They weren't on top.
All right, so we've got an EPL championship. This year particularly seems to be, the small teams are beating the big teams. It's a bun fight up at the top. You've got Arsenal now charging ahead there. You've got at least 4 teams who have a chance of possibly catching them. It's going to be tough. But Man City is one of them. Chelsea is another. Manchester United. What are you guys' predictions for the outcome and where it might end up, Tristan?
So I get really hesitant to say that we will win the league. And every year I say, no, as long as we do well, what. Because I know if I say we're going to win, and we don't, he's going to have me.
Yeah,
like him and Mo.
I'm the worst.
So you're more worried about him.
Yeah.
However, I do know that it takes 1 or 2 injuries for Arsenal, and then they bottle it. We were in this exact same spot a couple seasons back.
I agree.
think we
I
were.
think even a bigger points gap.
I think we were 10 points behind like Arsenal with 10 games left or something like that, and we ended up beating them by a decent couple points. So I don't think that Arsenal are going to win the league. I don't think they have the mentality to. When it comes to BMT, they just bottle. And I do think we have a decent chance, especially if we keep on going how we played in the first half last night. There isn't much that hurts more. I would rather any other team win the league apart from United, except for maybe like Chelsea, just because of him. And then I've got another mate of mine, like Aiden.
Oh, okay.
And Aiden is if you think he's loud, you haven't met Aiden. He's tall and lanky and the only voice in the room that you'll hear. I think as long as United and Chelsea don't win, I'm happy.
Well, fair enough. Josh, you made a prediction at the end of the first half of the EPL. Do you remember what that was? You said for sure
Arsenal.
Arsenal going to win the league.
Yeah.
Still there?
I still think so.
Is it? You don't think they're going to bottle it?
No, I don't think they'll bottle it. I think they've got enough squad depth now compared to what they had last year. Also, I think this is cruel punishment from the man above, because at some point I also, as a Chelsea fan, need to pay my penance. For years we've been taking Arsenal legends and making them champions, and for the first time in a long time, they've taken some of our rejects and they seem to be turning them into champions as well. Not only that, but
Rejects?
Yeah, rejects.
Like who?
Willian, Madueke,
Shrewsbury Hall.
Kepa Arrizabalaga. No, you like Shrewsbury Hall. He's not a reject.
Just checking, But let's talk about the tournament people do care about, the Football World Cup, the FIFA World Cup 2026, happening in the US, Canada, and Mexico. First time it's a 48-team tournament, which means it's spread wider. It's going to be a wider pool. There's one extra round, so which means to win this World Cup, it's 8 games now, not 7 games, right? But you've got this palpable opportunity for Ronaldo and Messi to meet at some point in this tournament.
Yeah, I think it's the round of 16.
Is that the biggest? Will that be the biggest ticket in the history of football?
Yeah, definitely.
No.
I think
not in North America.
No, like in the
No,
world,
but
the
in
whole world
general,
watching,
but in general.
Okay, so for people to watch.
Yeah.
I think
You don't want to say. I know what you don't want to say. You don't want to say because Messi's in there, right?
Yeah,
That's exactly what I do.
Messi.
I admire both of them. I'm saying that's the biggest ticket in football to see these two guys sign off at the World Cup.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, look, neither of them are going to be at their best. I think they are both past their prime.
I think so too.
Messi more so than
Ronaldo.
Just FYI. But it will be very exciting. I think whatever happens, it'll be like both of their last World Cups. I say that, but
No, I think it's both of their last.
Ronaldo.
So let's talk about their chances, right? Because that's really the main thing here. If you had to pick, I mean, it's very hard to pick a winner of this World Cup. I think there's 2-3 teams that have showed outstanding form. Spain being one of them, actually, in this World Cup. We've been really, really good. But between Portugal and Argentina, it's not just going to be about Messi and Ronaldo. It's really about their squads and whether the squads can get these two guys to that point, right? So, what do you think? I mean, Portugal looks like they have a really good team.
I think this will definitely be one of Portugal's strongest teams that they are bringing to a World Cup. They have a whole host of incredible players. You look at, as much as it pains me to say, Bruno, Fernandes, Rafael, Leao, CR7, Silva, Ruben Neves. They have a lot of players who have a lot of experience and who really want a World Cup. On the same hand, you look at Argentina, and Argentina's Argentina. You know what I mean? You can say what you want about their previous World Cup win. I do think there was.
What about the previous World Cup when it was a top win? Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know.
What are you talking about? They were the top
When
win.
last has
They
the team
won.
been awarded?
How
They
many
won.
penalties?
Yeah, 6-7 penalties in a World Cup.
Yeah.
All for Messi to
They
take.
made sure.
There's a, when you leave here, there's a table outside. It's got sour grapes. Yeah. You can just pick up one.
Yeah, but yeah, look, I think it'll be really interesting. I would absolutely love a Portugal win.
So would I,
Absolutely
because
love
I don't
Portugal
believe
win.
Portugal. I've never called Portugal since Luis Figo did. They've just been a country next to Spain.
Yeah.
But now maybe there's a chance.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
So yeah, Luis Figo.
And then Argentina, listen, they're a young squad playing
Yeah.
next to Messi, right? A lot of that squad
Yeah.
are key playmakers in different teams now, from Martinez to McAllister,
Yeah.
playing key roles in big teams. That team is now a mature team, probably at their peak. A lot of those guys are around him, even if he's not.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know about McAllister. I think McAllister right now though is struggling a bit for form. But Enzo Fernandez on the other hand, yeah, I think he's a world beater. Yeah.
It had to be him. Man.
No,
It had
hold
to
on,
be
hold
him.
on.
It had to be him,
hold
man.
on.
This decision is made based on which
no.
club they play for.
Had to be him. Yeah, no,
hold on.
100%. Had to
Hold
be him.
on.
McAllister, Liverpool,
Yeah, but
Fernandez, Chelsea.
Fernandez is Chelsea.
I don't even
but,
know that, but I'm just guessing.
But
That's
I'm coming.
a
Let me
good
land. Let me land. But you've got Lautaro Martinez up front. You've got Julian Alvarez. All of these guys. I think. Listen, I think they play big roles in their teams. So I think that experience alone will be able to carry Messi.
All right, cool. So that concludes our talk about World Cup and some English Premier League. Let's go to another World Cup. So currently we've got the T20 Cricket World Cup happening. It's been a cracking tournament so far.
Yeah.
It's an absolutely cracking games.
Incredible.
Now, obviously, you've got your favourites, India. It's been played in India. They're a super strong team.
Yeah.
You see any weaknesses in that team currently?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they haven't they mixed up their squad with a little bit of experience and a bit of the youngsters too, right? I think.
Oh, which of the youngsters have come in? Abhishek Sharma.
Yeah.
My goodness, what an incredible player.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they have enough in the later stages of the tournament in terms skill level wise.
You mean the
100%.
lower order?
Yeah, lower order, or even just some of the names that aren't major mainstays right
Yeah.
now. They haven't proven themselves yet. I think with this Gambir, this Gambir's team, I think he's shed a lot of weight off that I think would have been extremely valuable to the team. So I don't know. Would you pick them? Let's say the game is tight in a final. Do you think they could? Those youngsters, if Kohli's out, all these guys are out.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think India could put 3 teams together like City.
Yeah.
Like, at the moment, 3 teams together.
Yeah.
And because of IPL, I think the depth and to see like Suryavanshi playing the
Yeah,
Under-19 World
yeah.
Cup, right? You watch Abhishek Sharma play, you watch Shubman Gill play, or any of the other youngsters coming in. The style of attacking cricket and fearless cricket that they play and the ability to hit the ball that consistently, right, is out of this world. They have so many players who could do that. Secondly, they've got Bumrah. Bumrah is
Yeah,
essentially
yeah,
for the opposition playing a 16-over game.
Yeah.
Very difficult to hit. And they haven't played him yet.
No.
So they're going to put him in at the key part
Yeah.
of the tournament, right?
Yeah.
He's very rested.
So I think they're strong. I don't see a weakness per se.
Yeah.
I think the only weakness would be arrogance.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, if you look at their like first game,
Yeah.
it wasn't
Against the USA.
Yeah, it wasn't the dominance that they were expecting to actually put out there. I think they scored one like 68 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
The
like
tug
bowled.
game,
They kept the USA to a decent like total. But in terms of you look at the like history of like India, the massive names that you are looking at, majority are batsmen or all-rounders, right? They haven't really been, apart from Bumrah in recent years.
A standard bowler.
Like know what I mean. So for them to not do as well against the USA or batting against them in India, I think that just shows a little bit of their a bit too much arrogance, which I think if they go up against a team that wants it more, it's going to be a problem. But that being said, they will definitely make it through to like knockout stages.
Yeah.
They will definitely make it through to semis.
I think they maybe go to the final. I don't know if they win the final.
I think if they make it through to semis, 9 times out of 10, unless it's just not their day, they are making it through to final. And in a final,
Yeah, it's 50-50.
it's India in a final.
All right, and that wraps up our first episode. Hopefully you are watching these World Cups, and let's see, I'm sure you all have your own opinion at home. But we'll see you next week, and we'll unpack some of the results. Thank you, Tristan.
Anytime.
And thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
We'll see you all
guys.
next week on the Benchwarmers.